On the day a thug threw acid on my face, my mom was at my cousin's coming-of-age ceremony. Ironically, it was also my birthday. Dying, I sent my mom a desperate voice message for help. She shot back a text, "Stop playing these games for attention. You don't fool me." That same night, Mom got called into work to handle a case involving a woman's body. The body was beyond recognition, and her limbs were mutilated. For 3 straight days and nights, Mom pieced together that the victim had suffered unspeakable abuse and died in utter despair. She cursed the killer's cruelty. What she didn't realize was that the dead woman was me, the daughter she hated. They found my body 3 days later in a trash pile at the market. It reeked so bad that a stray dog sniffing around for food started barking like crazy. A passing patrol officer, alerted by the noise, discovered the disfigured corpse. Quickly, the local police formed a special task force led by my mother, Jennifer Cooper. When my mom arrived at the crime scene, she looked upset. Her team, aware she had taken a personal day, murmured apologies, "Captain Cooper, we know you were off for your daughter's coming of age. But this case is big, and you're the best we've got." Mom's expression softened slightly, but she didn't clarify that she had actually been at her niece Kelly Butler's ceremony, not her daughter's. She treated Kelly as her own. Despite her extensive experience, Mom appeared pale and gravely serious at the scene. "Looks like she went through hell before she died," Mom muttered, examining the body's wounds. Her face twisted in anger as she spat out, "Asshole. So damn cruel." There I was, silently watching over my own corpse. Even as a spirit, the memories of my final torment brought pain and fear. Right then, a forensic expert walked over, a grim look on his face as he shared the latest findings with Mom. She bled out from her liver. And... He hesitated, her fingerprints were destroyed. Identifying her is gonna be tough. Mom paused, her mind racing back to a similar case from a few months ago. There was a case like this out of state recently. Same MO, she directed one of her team, Charlie, dig into that. Standing there as a spirit, watching my mom work so intently, I couldn't help but think, Mom has always been the person I looked up to, all my life. The detectives hadn't found much since this wasn't the primary scene. Eventually, about 1,000 feet from the landfill, they stumbled upon a cake smashed on the ground, its frosting spoiled. Probably the victim's, one of the cops guessed. Mom bit her lip, pulled out her phone, hesitated, but finally made the call. All she got was a busy signal. She hung up quickly, her face clouding over as she muttered, "Where the hell is Yasmin messing around now? Didn't even show up for Kelly's ceremony. She's becoming ruder by the day, completely ignoring me." Suddenly, I was overwhelmed with sadness. I realized then, Mom actually forgot that Kelly's ceremony was on my birthday. On that birthday, Mom had left with Kelly right in front of me, not even bothering to say a word. They wrapped my body up and shipped it back to the police station. It's gonna be tough to ID her. DNA comparison could take days, the forensic expert mentioned. Mom nodded, stripped off her gloves after a fruitless search, and headed back with the team. Charlie glanced at my ruined face and said sadly, "Captain Cooper, the victim's family must be heartbroken. We've got to catch the bastard who did it." Mom kept her face straight. Charlie continued, "But Captain Cooper, with your skills, I bet this case will be closed in no time." Used to the praise, Mom simply urged Charlie to speed up reviewing files from similar out-of-state cases. I knew from childhood that my mom was an excellent cop. Ever since I can remember, she was always buried in cases at the station. Her photo often made the news for her breakthroughs. They called her a whiz. Most of my childhood, I watched her on TV. In her police uniform, she looked so formidable that I admired her. Facing reporters, she'd calmly assert, "Our job is to protect the public. Please trust us." I wondered, Mom, what will you feel when you discover it's my body? Will you be sad for me? Probably not. I still remembered you yelling as you choked me, "I wish it was you who died." Now, late at night, Charlie noticed Mom's stress and tried to lighten the mood. "All right, Captain Cooper. Let us take it from here. You should head home to your daughter. Today's her special day." Mom sent a message, a smile involuntarily spreading across her face. She casually corrected him, "It's not my daughter's special day. It's my niece's. She's waiting for me to join her for dinner." With that, she quickly walked away. Left behind, Charlie awkwardly muttered, "So her niece is the one who sometimes brings meals here. Why doesn't she ever talk about her daughter?" I had the same question, but sadly, I died before finding any answers. It had been a week since I disappeared. Yet, Mom acted as if I never even existed. Ironically, it was Kelly who first noticed I was missing. Auntie Jennifer, Yasmin hasn't been home in days. You don't think something's happened to her, do you? Kelly asked timidly, looking especially vulnerable in her white dress. Mom gave Kelly a warm smile she'd never shown me. Don't worry about that heartless girl. She even skipped your coming-of-age ceremony. Probably just out messing around. I'm here for you, just like your mom wanted me to be before she passed. Kelly's eyes quickly welled up with tears. She hugged Mom and whispered through her sobs, I knew it, you're the best to me, Auntie Jennifer.